Yo, what up? What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? This is the Truthh Podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Today is Tuesday, so you guys already know what that means, man. This is the short version of our podcast. The main podcast will be Friday, all right? Friday at 6:30. Every Friday. All right. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, JoJo and Desiree will be chiming in a little while. I believe JoJo is actually getting a little workout in, and Desiree was doing some type of laundry or something like that. I don't know. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. So I wanted to speak to the tech guys real quick about the MacBook Pro. So Apple just came out with a powerhouse, man. They finally brought back all of the ports to the MacBook Pro. The 16-inch is ahead of its time. So I follow this guy named MKBHD on YouTube, and he is pretty much like the tech guru. Anytime I want to know anything about any type of technology, that's who I go to. That's the channel that I go and visit. But the Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch with the new M1 Pro chip or something like that is a freaking powerhouse, man. Now, it is going to cost you a pretty penny, somewhere around like $3,000, but it is well worth the money from what I heard. And that laptop is more powerful than a $30,000 computer. So it's definitely well worth it, man. They did some render tests as far as like editing with 8K footage and all of that. And let me just tell you, man, those specs and everything just blew my mind. But I'm gonna be honest with you. What really blew my mind is they decided to finally bring back the HDMI, the headphone jack. They got the USB-C. They have, I believe, is the Ethernet port on that thing. I might be tripping. I might be getting ahead of myself. But they did bring back. Oh my goodness! I cannot stress this enough. The SD card reader. So for what I'm saying, tech guys and people that are constantly working with footage and stuff from DSLR cameras, man, listen, we have been waiting for this day. Dongle free, finally, after all this time, man. It definitely took them. It took them long enough. And I know there's a few people that's actually in the audience and actually on this show that was interested in getting a new laptop. So if y'all budget is somewhere around the 3,000 range, go
Oh,
ahead, go ahead and get you go ahead and
good
get you that MacBook, man,
gracious.
so I can do a review on that thing.
Oof,
Hey man,
good.
Hey, yeah. Hey, they say it's worth the money though, man. You know what I'm saying? They say it's worth that 3K. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
ain't
right.
gonna doubt it, but damn.
That's right. Say she gonna get something for everybody. Don't worry about it, man. She gonna get
Well,
that
yeah,
for
swipe that credit card then.
yeah. Go ahead, Desiree. She got it. She got that bread. So, as you guys know, all of the cars and those. Let's just say this. Everybody's kind of coming over to the EV market, right? You got Tesla that pretty much kind of like somewhat started this thing off, and then everybody just kind of started flocking over that thing. So I was actually waiting on two companies to come over. I was waiting on Dodge and I was waiting on Ford. Ford actually came out with the Mustang Mach E, and now they're coming out with the F 150, the F 150 electric vehicle. And finally, we finally just heard, well, I just heard something today that Dodge has announced that they're coming to the EV market, but they did it in a crazy way, though. They said that we're not selling EV cars, but we're going to make an EV car. Like, what the? Let me tell you something. I don't know who the hell came up with it, but it kind of pissed me off, man. But anyway, so I was trying to figure out what was going on, but they said that Dodge will pay someone $150,000 to drive the Hellcat muscle car for a year. So
I do it.
it's like it's like advertising, right? It's like advertising. You know, everybody loves the Dodge Hellcat cars, and this is basically them entering in the EV market finally, man. But they're gonna pay somebody $150,000 to drive a Hellcat.
I'll do it.
That mug it's nice now.
Count
So
me in. Count me in, coach. Put
I
me in.
I've seen something about the LA casino was fined $500,000 for looking the other way when a gambler bought in duffel bags with $100 million.
What?
For a marathon gambling session.
Damn.
The LA casino was fined. They were fined $500,000 for looking the other way when a gambler brought in duffel bags stuffed with $100 million for a gambling marathon session.
So don't they do gambling in the casinos?
That's what I was confused about. Like, what the heck is going on, man?
So what they get fined for?
For looking the other way.
Don't you need money to gamble with?
I think you're supposed to do it through certain channels. You know, like when you go to Vegas, you get chips. You're not using cash. You cash your money for chips, and then once you get all your chips or whatever, you turn your chips in for cash, so they can kind of control the money. You know, take their percentage, whatever.
That's a lot.
So
of money.
maybe when it's cash, they're not able to control it. So they was doing like inside trading. You know what I'm saying? They know where all the big ballers at, so they was like, okay, let me just find some people to do some side bets.
Let me just go ahead and clear this up, because $100 million and you only find take that little $500,000 play $100 million. $100 million. I'll get out about that damn. Yeah, you can have that play. You can have that $100 million.
That's a lot of money.
I
gamble with that. How rich can you be to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the casino with $100 million? I mean,
$100 million, and they got that in cash. They got that on hand.
How?
They gambling with that. They said they're trying to do a gambling marathon. What the? This is crazy.
Ain't no way.
So Devontae, you sent me something today about, what was it? Eric Adams, the New York City mayor, right? Yeah. So what's going on with Mr. Eric?
Hold on, what's the name going in and out? I sent you that a minute ago. Give me 1 second. Let me go back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I know it said something about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and all that other stuff, man. JoJo, you familiar with cryptocurrency, man?
Oh yeah, I sent that into the group this morning. Or
you sent
earlier, whatever. Yeah.
My bad, my fault.
So
But
this guy, he's wanting to actually, he wants New York to be like the innovator for starting to pay people with Bitcoin in regards to like paychecks and stuff. So this is just one of his ideas. I don't think he's the mayor. I think he's was trying to be mayor or something. Or
no, he just got elected, because it said New York City mayor elect, so he just got elected this past election.
Okay, so he
is elected. So he is the mayor.
Right.
So he's trying to, get New York on that page, where they can, see if that's an option. So
that is crazy, and that's a black man. That's trying to do that, man.
I'm telling you, crypto, everything eventually is going to be going to crypto.
I forgot where I was at.
If you're not ready for it, get ready for it.
I don't know where I was at. I know I seen a crypto ATM machine.
Yes.
Well, no, it was Bitcoin. Was it Bitcoin?
Bitcoin. It was Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually seen that. Yeah, I seen that I was in Georgia. This was like I want to say this was like 5 or 6 months ago, man. 5 or 6 months ago.
Georgia,
yep. Yeah, and I was driving down there, and I stopped at this gas station, and it had a freaking little ATM thing for Bitcoin. I was like, dang, what they doing it? They doing it like that? Crazy. Yeah. So I seen something online. I'm gonna ask you guys about it. I'm gonna read it first, and I'm gonna let you guys chime in. They say, I wish black parents push literacy as much as they push religion.
Social literacy,
No, financial literacy. They
financial
say,
literacy.
yeah, they said, I wish black parents pushed financial literacy as much as they pushed religion.
The
Well,
unfortunate, the caveat for that is a lot of black people are financially illiterate and they're unable to teach their children.
exactly.
More and more are learning bit by bit. I think it's starting with having better credit. More people are learning about better credit. So, of course, they changed the credit laws this year where people are so easily fixing their credit. Um, and so now it's in investing where everybody was getting on the GameStop and everybody was getting on the Dogecoin or whatever, whatever. So we're slowly trying to get into it, but we definitely need some big hitters out there to really, really push it in our communities.
Facts.
Okay, anybody else want to chime in on this real quick?
You definitely hit it on the nail. I was gonna say the exact same thing, JoJo. For years, all we knew was just to work and just to save. You know what I mean? We really didn't know how to invest into certain different things. And those people who innovated those things, like people from Black Wall Street, who had those businesses, unfortunately, they had a demise due to racial discrimination, and a lot of that knowledge that helped build that foundation didn't pass down to generation to generation. So um, it seemed like all of the you know education for as finance is kind of just slowly coming into the black community, due to, I guess you could say, internet and social media, and a lot of people doing a lot more research on it. But we kind of behind on the curveball because we've been mentally enslaved as well as physically enslaved and deprived of information due to the color of our skin.
Thanks. Desiree, you want to chime in real
Yes,
quick?
yes. So because the black community have been behind for so long, we're playing catch up. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of us, because if I would have known what I know now when I was like 16, 17, 18, and I was working and like just blowing money, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like spending money on just anything because nobody taught me anything. They didn't know to teach me because everybody before us had been struggling. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like now we know better, so we're doing better. So it's kind of it's like we're in a nutshell. It's hard to try to give that information when we didn't have it. We're just learning. But
Right,
everybody else knew that way before when they was teenagers.
right. Only few was very fortunate of that information. Of course, they wasn't able to live long enough to pass it on to others. You know, so and of course we had this systematic racism where we kind of looked down upon others who didn't have that knowledge, and instead of trying to help uplift other people, we've come into this situation where instead of us sharing the knowledge, that way we can become one powerful entity, we become competition within our own community. So we can, what's the best way I can describe it is we become crabs in the barrel trying to be the top nigga. So it's kind of hard to elevate and get to certain levels of financial literacy without um, the proper channels of education, and people within your own circle educate you, because everybody's trying to be like, oh well, I got this and you don't. You know what I'm saying? Instead
Mhm.
of we all got it and we both
Yeah.
elevated, we growing together. You know what I'm saying? That whole saying of keeping up with the Joneses. No, let's all be the Joneses. We all be this. We all get this. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
they just want everybody just want to be better than the next person, and it's like, no. How about we all eat? You know what I'm saying? We all got something to come to the table. You know what I'm saying? If we all had that mindset, I figured the crime rate within our community would go down tremendously because we all getting fed.
Mhm. Knowledge, right? That knowledge, man. Knowledge changes everything, dog, for real.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
I know. I just want to touch on this for a second because whenever that was said, it brought this to my mind. Um, so Because think about when we were in slavery, we were still powerful because we had no choice
Facts.
but to pull together. And
Mm-hmm.
then they saw that. Other cultures saw, oh,
I think you went out. You went out.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So when other cultures saw that, God, when other cultures saw that, they were like, they don't have nothing, but they're still so powerful as a community because of our knowledge. But now that we
Hmm.
know better, um, we should do better. Just, just that by itself, just that by itself. Whenever we're together, we're very, very, very strong. But when we're apart, that's why they pulled us apart because of how strong we were. So knowledge is power, and just like we said earlier when we was talking earlier, people withhold information. We withhold information from our own kind. We can all eat. So,
Mm-hmm. One way they did it was giving um, few people opportunity, and it was consequential if you would share the information. So, like
Hold on.
they kind
Y'all hear that knocking? It's like a is it? It's like a knocking sound or something?
no, I don't hear it.
Yeah, I think it's coming from your what's the name, bro?
With
Like a
me?
knocking. Yeah, yeah. All right, it
Oh, my
stopped now.
bad. Okay, yeah, my bad. I was trying to share with everybody on so they can tune in. My bad.
You
I
good?
ain't
You good?
know. I ain't know y'all can hear that.
There it is.
I was trying to spread the word, man. Trying to spread it
I'm
out.
free. I'm free. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at
But no, what I was saying was, they gave some people opportunities to advance and to a certain level, certain degree.
you. Hmm.
I probably shouldn't even speak on this, man, but
Go ahead.
uh, back in the 70s and 80s, you heard about the term black cop and stuff like that,
Yeah.
where at the time, well, still now, if you become a police officer, you get the good benefits and stuff like that, but you get this job, because at the time it was hard for you to get a black man to get a job. So they would say, oh, well, here you go, you get this job, but you're gonna patrol this neighborhood, and if you see another black person doing this or doing that, so you go arrest them and you harass them, you do this, you do that. But if you see a white person do it, you look past it. You see what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
why you had a lot of artists at the time in the '80s come out with that song. Come out talking about cops like NWA, KRS-One, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And so, just an example like that. Where they try to separate us. You know what I'm saying? They gave us opportunity and gave us revenue, and
Hmm.
a small revenue to go against our own people. And
Yeah.
people, what I'm saying, took that partners. They were like, well, shit, I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
got to feed my family. Okay,
Hmm.
you give me a few more dollars in cleaning somebody's houses. All right, cool. I go tell them my brother, my sister.
Yeah.
I go ahead and harass them, kill them, do whatever you do whatever you tell me to do. You
Hmm.
give me a few dollars. All right. Oh, you want me to tell you what they doing? Oh, they doing this X Y Z. Oh, here we go. You see what I'm saying? And you seen in movies. I don't know if you seen that movie. Judas and the Black Messiah. Have y'all seen that?
No, no, I haven't seen that one yet.
Dog, when you get a chance, man, watch that movie. That movie right there is very powerful, and it tells a little bit about why a lot of black powerful groups was dismantled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was due to the government as well as due to our people being used to, what I'm saying, to
Hmm.
destroy ourselves.
Right. I can see
And
that.
that was just another example of how, we can never grow because we always going against each other due to opportunity.
Right.
Well, what about the people that got it? What about Jay Z and Beyonce and Oprah that's got millions and billions? Yeezy that's got billions of dollars, but they're not putting it back into the black community. I think it comes for us holding each other accountable as well. Or like Oprah, she'll go to Africa and build all these schools and do all this stuff for Africa,
Mm,
but not do anything for our own community.
I think it's
So
safe.
I think it was a lot having to do with slavery. It was a lot having to do with people trying to keep us back, but we're keeping ourselves back
I
in a
feel
lot of
like
ways too.
safe to say it's safe for her to go to other countries and help those people. If she did that, that's the only way she's able to keep her money. I feel like if she did that with her having such amount of money, if she did that into the United States, they would try to go for her money. You see what I'm saying? Because they want to keep us down here in America. You can go over there and help or whatever because they ain't in America. But you come over here and you try to build your people or you try to elevate your people in a way. Oh no, we coming for you. You see what I'm saying? There is no one leader. There's no one black leader that can elevate us in a way without getting uh, executed or getting embarrassed. And they showed that several times. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, you name it, Marcus Garvey, Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that he didn't do what he did, whatever, but just saying, anytime you see a person of color with a large amount of money, or a person who had a voice to can elevate us mentally or elevate us financially, they always went down in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And Oprah is smart. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I can keep $1 billion if I just help. I can still help my black and brown people, but I just can't do it in America. I'm pretty sure she's going through a lot of shit mentally that, damn, I'm over here feeding this starving mouth over here in a whole other country, but I can't help somebody that's right there a mile away from my mansion. You see what I'm saying? So she can't. They going after her
I,
or anybody else.
I think it's a lot of stuff that they can do, and it's not necessarily fear. It's just that they don't want to. It doesn't have to be put on a mass. Oh, this is what I did. You know what I'm saying? It takes nothing to like that lady who built that whole community. I think Katie had brought it up at one point. She built a whole, all those homes. Um, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure somebody put it out there. She didn't put it out there. But you know what I'm saying? It's little things like that. Build a little corner store, create a grant or, funds or stuff like that. I think it's a lot of stuff that they could be doing. I'm not saying go out here and make a movie, oh, white society is doing this to us or the government is doing this to us. We know that. We know how to get around all that little stuff the same way they know how to get around taxes.
You gotta
Yeah, I would say yeah.
understand.
I think they could be doing a lot more because they showed a picture with Jay-Z, Kanye West, and a lot of rappers and other people that have became millionaires. And when you look at, I'm not saying they haven't did enough or I haven't did anything for the black community, but it's always like you just said, JoJo. It's always room for improvement. There's always more you can be doing. And when you get a certain amount of money and you get comfortable with a certain type of lifestyle and you start to think about those things like, dang, they over there blackballing such and such, man. Am I sure that I wanna go out on a limb
Mm-hmm.
and do this? It's only a select few that's actually willing to really step in that doggone fire like that. It's only a select few. I will say that.
Mm-hmm. And with Oprah, the Oprah kind of money, it's hard for her to be, to give and conspicuously. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter if she paid this reporter off, somebody go find out that she gave JoJo some money. You know what I'm saying? And everybody go find out. There's always cameras around. There's always somebody spooking and trying to get the latest story. So it's hard for them to try to do something without everybody knowing about it.
You
I'm
got to be
sure if there was a way,
step in that fire though. Sometimes you got to be willing to, shoot, step in
She
that
didn't.
dog on fire, set
Yeah,
some
she.
stuff up, create a certain type of foundation that if all else fails, I still got this is my backup that's gonna back up my backup plan. I mean, they
right?
smart, you know what I'm saying? They should hopefully they should know what to do with their doggone money, you know what I'm saying? Just in case all else fails, because you don't want to be dependent on those type of people any doggone way. Because it's gonna
Right.
always come around to bite you in your ass if you depend on those type of people. You rely on those type of people. It's always best to
Mm-hmm.
lean on, you know what I'm saying, people that look like
Yeah.
She wasn't scared to endorse Obama, and that could have took her down.
you. I want to go back to what was said. So
Yeah.
somebody said, I wish black parents pushed financial literacy as much as they push religion. And my pushback with this was religion was passed down in most cases. Financial literacy is not. So I don't think that thing made any sense to begin with anyway. You know what I'm saying? Religion and all the other stuff was passed down from generation to generation. Most of us, when you think about math, most of our parents didn't really know about financial literacy. All they knew is go to work, get a 9 to 5 or whatever, pay
Hmm.
bills, stay out of debt or whatever if you can, and just try to make it, man.
Yeah.
When you think,
Survive.
yeah, that's they were taught survival. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think yeah, this younger generation try to push too much, man. Y'all trying to do too much, dog. For real, we got to be a little bit more realistic. And you got to think about it also as well. Information is at the touch of our doggone fingertips now, compared to back then. You know, I mean, they still could have picked up a book, but we ain't gonna get into that. Y'all could have picked up a damn book or something, boy. Agree. So, did you guys get a chance to hear about Travis Scott? Damn burger.
Yeah, you talking about that concert?
Yeah, man. So
Man,
we might
that
as well
was
go ahead and dive into this thing.
that
So
that was so disrespectful, man.
yeah,
They continue performing even though people were getting hurt and dying, man. That's so disrespectful on so
go
many
ahead and give
levels.
a quick little spiel, Devontae, for those people that are you know.
So Travis Scott had a concert this past weekend. Was it this weekend or was it? I forgot exactly what day, but it was a couple days ago.
Mhm.
And who was it? Him and his girl. It was his wife. Is it Kylie Jenner or whoever, whichever Kardashian he dating?
Yeah,
They
I just
they continue chanting and going on with the concert, even though people were stampeding on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? And dying, like literally. The concert was crazy. And if you look at the different pictures, it was kind of. I was reading some stories. They were saying it was kind of demonic. You know what I'm saying? They say it was pretty demonic, like the whole entrance of the concert and all the
how
different
everything
things.
was
It
set
was
up.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, sacrifice, and it was a lot going on. But
Yeah, they were saying something about his T-shirt as well. It was a door, and
hmm
on one side it had like people going into the door, and then the other side it was like people like falling down. And they were
yeah,
saying something about like see you on the other side or something like that. He was
hmm
basically making like sacrifices and stuff, or that's what those people were. He was basically saying that there's gonna be some people that's gonna be sacrificed today or whatever, and I'll see you on the other side. That was the yeah. What up, B? What up, B Skizzle? What's good?
what's going on, Mr. B?
Much love, brother. Much love. But So go ahead and finish. You were saying about Kylie Jenner or whatever.
Yeah, she attended the concert, and what was I reading? They kept on chanting and kept on going, and they seen what was going on. It seemed like it was all scripted, and they just kept on chanting and kept on performing and everything. And they
Mhm.
see that all these people is stampeding on top of each other, and just ignored it like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, they say about eight people. Eight people end
God,
up, losing their life.
So I just want to
disrespectful.
touch on that because the way concerts are set up, there's always somebody falling out. There's always people having a medical emergency. You have paramedics on hand to handle that. So when they say he should have stopped the show, he should have stopped the show. That ain't how shows work. If you got a health condition, you got to get up out of there. And they get you out of there the best way that they can. And that's how every show is. Even shows that are, shoot, even in church. When people fall out in church or they having a health issue, the ushers come down, they get them people, take them to the back. The church stop? No.
Right, right,
Quit
right.
playing with
Well,
me.
hold
At
on now.
school.
When we
And
talking about church,
That's facts,
Devontae,
though.
no,
That's
if
facts.
you let's put it in the context.
I gotta
Let's
say
put it
something
in
on
the
that. I got
context,
it. Okay,
right?
in
If you at the
when it comes to
grocery
church
store
now,
and an old lady done fell out in the grocery
it
store, are they gonna
you
shut the grocery store down?
at
No,
church you be the
ma'am. Come on, let
same
me take
person.
your items. Don't worry about them. We got. Look at Walmart. How many people get robbed,
Mm,
shot? Walmart don't
mm-mm.
shut down. Come on, ma'am. I can take your ass. Come on, I take your register step. Come on, people keep acting like
Yeah.
he should have stopped the show. No, I saw videos where he did see people pass out, and he said he stopped what he was doing, and he said, "Hey, don't touch him. Y'all back up. let the paramedics do what they're supposed to do. That's how you run a show. We've been seeing people fall out for. I've seen
Oh,
people fall out, and I
wait,
push.
wait,
I
wait,
take their seat.
wait. Okay, so just to pivot off what JoJo was saying, so they were saying, okay, so why didn't people trip when the same type of scenario happened with Michael Jackson? You know, all he did was stand still. He didn't say anything. All he did was stand still, and you had people falling out and whatnot. And it was actually, I think, like 23 people that died, that they or lost their life at his concert. And all that mofo did was just stand up there and just looking with the Jerry Curl. Just sit there and just look, man. Like
I ain't know
And he
nothing
would put
about
that in his videos. He would have videos of people passing out at his concerts being carried atop the people, and he would put that in his music videos at the beginning.
that was crazy. That was going on, Matthew. What up, man?
I'm sorry,
What's
y'all.
up,
My
man?
kids
What's up?
outside, so y'all might hear some airplanes and stuff.
It's all good. It's all
Oh, it's all
good.
good.
Beautiful over there, man.
But
Look
Get
at
yeah,
that, get that fresh air.
that's how you have to handle your business, man. You know, stuff gonna happen, and I think the stuff that goes on at those concerts, do I approve of it? No. It's no different than Marilyn Manson. You know, they trying to tear him down. It's no different than Marilyn Manson and all this other what's that other guy, Lil
Who was that?
Nas X. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is trying to do something that's cool. They think it's trending. They trying to get more money and get more money. I think Travis Scott, from what I've seen and from what I know, he's a stand-up guy. He out here, he trying to get his money, take care of his family, and he may be making some wrong choices, and that may have to do with the people that's around him in regards to his career. But the man is blowing up, and they going, of course, try and find something to tear him down because, hello, you know what I'm saying? This right here.
Media.
So I think he handled it the best way that he could. He put his apology out there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants people to die. He just out there trying to get his bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to do a deep dive. I haven't seen the clip or anything. Or I haven't really checked in. I just keep hearing about it. Everybody keep talking about it, man. Every time you turn around on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, it's something about, you know what I'm saying, what happened in that concert or whatever. And then I keep also seeing the NFL player as well. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Devontae, we lost
The
you.
NFL players.
Yeah, you know the NFL player that got into that crash and
Oh.
that young lady lost her life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How unfortunate.
But there was a ridiculous amount of people there. I'm sure it was super hot. It was, I can't even say how many people. It was like, I don't even know if it was an outside concert, but it was ignorant.
People go crazy over that dude. It's
Ignorant.
crazy. I don't know. I don't know why, but they absolutely they love him, man. I'm talking about Fortnite. I think still on Fortnite, he still got like the highest live stream or something like that on Fortnite. Millions and millions of dollars, man. Let me tell you something. The dude getting paid. You getting paid, man. And then he come out with like a burger or something with McDonald's, and that thing sold out in like an hour or something like that. Man, let me tell you.
It
He
was
got
like a meal, a double cheeseburger, a fry, and a drink, or something like that, or apple pie or something.
something simple, man. Something simple.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. She actually
Naughty
is,
sauce.
yeah, she coming out with this. She coming
Yeah.
out with this sauce, man, with Popeye sometime this month. Do y'all know exactly what day?
It's
No.
out.
It's out.
Her sandwich is out.
Oh, we got to go check that out then. We
Yeah,
got
Her sandwich is out.
man. We got to let the people know, dog. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out, man.
We already gave a shout out to her. She just graduated college, man. Y'all we talked about that.
She doing big things. Yeah, I want to
Yes.
say I don't know. We did well. We can give her another. We can give her another.
She gonna graduate from college, man.
Mhm.
Don't came out here, shook ass, and still went to class, man. I'm so proud of her, man.
Let me
So
tell you
proud of
something.
her.
She another one. She's another smart businesswoman. She know what to do to get her bag. But like her personal, I think the person that she is from what her grandmother raised, she is a really, really good person.
Yeah,
She got her head
Yes.
on right.
Yes.
yeah.
She's
Yeah,
definitely one of my favorites, man. Definitely.
If you're gonna shake your ass, and I mean, I guess you're shaking it for the right reason. If you
Yeah.
do,
Go get that education.
Exactly. That's gonna pay for your education. That's gonna get you whatever the bag or whatnot. I ain't mad at you, dog. You know what
Mm-hmm.
That crybaby tore my knees up. I couldn't do it.
Oh,
I'm
oh Lord.
saying? I did see you have some band-aids on your knees when we seen you
You
that day.
probably should have took some Geritol or something.
Icy hot. You gotta put some icy hot,
Icy
man.
hot Geritol, Bengay, that helped too.
Get it right.
I ain't been nothing.
I
Epsom,
smelled some icy hot
Epsom
that day
salt.
we was over there. I know I smelled.
I
Mm-mm.
like icy hot.
I
Oh
believe it.
Lord.
Mm,
All right, so I'm gonna read a quote real quick. I want to know you guys' honest opinion about this. Most men die starving from validation from women that they care about.
mm.
Yeah, you felt that too, bro. All right,
Yeah.
let's. God,
Damn.
dog. I'm talking about this. That shook my whole little world up. I was like, damn. And that was actually from Kevin Samuels, man. Kevin Samuels actually said that he gave that quote. Most men die starving from validation from women that they care about. I want everybody to chime in on this and let me know what you guys think about that, man. So
Uh, I I believe that's true, man.
yeah,
You want to be remembered as that man. So that
yeah,
man that everything he did this, he did that,
brother,
that
yeah,
provider, that brother, that
son,
father, that's
yeah,
good son, good
yeah,
cousin. Just that all around guy.
yeah.
You want to be known for something good, and I think that goes both ways. Really, really
But do you
does.
think? Well, I'm gonna let the women chime in real quick. The women's is. I'm gonna let y'all chime in real quick. But I actually got. I want to ask a question after that.
Cool.
So I agree. I think there's a lot of women who you know that saying the grass is greener on the other side.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you can't see the good man that's in front of you because maybe you wanted something else or maybe you settled or you know
Maybe you felt like yourself.
maybe you felt like you settled when
Yeah.
really you got the better deal.
Right.
And it's the little things like the same thing that we want. A man wants and needs positive affirmation too. He needs to feel loved, to feel appreciated, even for the little things. Um, he want to feel like he's sexy too. Notice his new haircut, his little when his little face gets shaped up or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, all those little things that we ask for. I'm sorry, is that playing loud?
No, you good. You
No,
good.
you good.
I think, women need to go out of their way to make that man feel welcome, feel appreciated. And it's all about attitude and just learning to be appreciative for what you have. So I know I've seen a lot of relationships where the woman, she's so quick to say something negative, so quick to put a man down, you know what I'm saying, to make him feel small. And I think a lot of that is for these new modern women because they want so much or they feel like they've accomplished so much. They try to make a man feel small because they feel like they got more or they can do more or they don't need him. Um,
They don't deserve them.
and they don't even deserve him. Right.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Go ahead and chime in real quick, Desiree. Now all of a sudden she done frozen. I'm honestly starting to feel like she's doing that on purpose, but
The
Yeah,
mannequin
men
challenge.
you know.
want to
Oh,
be and want to feel needed.
Yeah, she
What
need
what do
that
you say?
internet connection fixed.
bro said, yeah. Bro tuning in. Yeah. Let me reread so everybody knows what's going on. All right, so the quote was most men die starving from validation from the women they care about. All right, go ahead, Desiree.
Okay. So yes, men want to feel and want to be needed. They work hard every day. and they want to feel like they're doing it for, they want a purpose. You know, yes, I do this. Yes, I have this. Especially like if you find a man that's single and I'm working hard every day, I'm doing all this, but like you don't have a place to go home to, or like even family members, like somebody they want to feel appreciated.
Uh-oh. Our connection
Brother
went
Radio
out.
went out again. I think you're dry over there messing with your internet. It's all good though. It's all good. But yeah, so Devontae, you asked the question. You said something about, you said it goes both ways. So I was wondering, do you think that that women don't get that validation like in mass?
You said that women don't get that validation. I feel
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm asking. Do you think women don't get that validation in mass?
yeah, they do. Sometimes too much. That they have an attitude where you can't tell them nothing.
Well,
But at the same time, it takes that to make a woman feel confident enough to do whatever it is she need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you notice, these women out here that they get themselves together and they stuff, and they got their hair done, nails done, or they just present themselves well and they look good and everything.
mhm,
They kind of hoping that throughout the day they might get a may get a compliment from a guy, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because that makes them feel like, all right, yeah, I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying. It's the same thing with men. We hope when we put on our cologne, get that fresh shave. You know what I'm saying? Clothes are ironed out, no wrinkles. You know what I'm saying? New shoes on, shining. We looking good. We hope we get a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you smell good. Oh, you look nice. You know what I'm saying? Let us know, okay, we doing something right. Or if we just going out there and we in our work clothes. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I like your hair. I like something. You know what I'm saying? It lets us know we doing something right. And it helps us. I think that right there helps us keep building on being better as a person. You know what I'm saying? If somebody compliments, if you're getting a couple compliments off the same thing, all right, cool. I'm gonna stick with that fragrance. All right, cool. I'm gonna continue making sure my clothes ain't wrinkled. All right, cool. I'm gonna make sure whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think when you have those compliments, it helps you build
yeah,
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives you confirmation that, okay, I'm on the right path of being a better me.
yeah. When I think about, I'm just thinking about somebody in particular. There's some guys around me, man. They go to work or whatever. They got their own business and they out here like grinding and getting it every day. And I don't know what goes on in their personal life, but they do an excellent job as a man and as a father, taking care of their, you know what I'm saying, their kids, taking care of the house or whatever. And I honestly just hope that, you know what I'm saying, they're not one of those people or one of those men that should be getting validation that's not. I honestly hope that that's not the case.
Right.
But more often than not, those are the type of guys that unfortunately get taken for granted. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
By certain people or whatnot.
Right.
So I just hope that is not the case.
Yeah.
All right. So next question.
Can I touch
Oh
one
yeah,
thing?
go ahead, go ahead. Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
another thing that happens is, so that stuff happens in the beginning, and then once people get married and they start having families and going about their life, they forget. They forget to still do those things. And
Yeah.
that's when people
Okay.
start looking for validation too. And that's when you got cheating and all this other stuff because they want to feel like they're still loved or they
Yeah.
don't know. But people are so busy, or, those insecurities start to set in because they're not hearing those same things too.
All right. Hold on, Jojo. You kind of spilling into the next question. Let me go to ask this
I
real
was go.
quick.
I was gonna touch on what she said.
Yeah, I know y'all was. That's how y'all
I was
do.
ready, man. I was gonna ask you a question. I was gonna ask you. You think that's what?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Before you ask that question, let me make sure it don't tie into this next question.
okay.
So the question is, and it can go both ways if y'all wanted to, but I'm gonna just speak from a man. All right. So if a man is not providing physical and emotional needs for his woman, should she be allowed to get it somewhere else?
Whew, shit.
Go ahead, Devontae. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, I mean, shit.
If he,
I don't know
yeah,
how to answer that question. I
if he's
guess,
not
yeah. I
providing.
mean, yeah. I mean, one example I could say is Steph Curry and Aisha Curry.
Oh, okay.
She was I guess she wasn't feeling like I guess she wasn't getting enough attention. I might be getting the story wrong, but when she went out here and was trying to get a lot of needed attention to herself and stuff like that,
Yeah,
I guess he wasn't. I mean, they seem like they're a pretty loving couple, you know what I'm saying? But I
yeah.
guess he missed something, you know what I'm saying, in their relationship, far as validation. And she was like, I'm sick of it. I'm about to go get validation from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I guess if it don't lead to cheating or, it don't lead to you having feelings for somebody else, I guess, I don't know.
All
But
right. Okay. Hold on.
me personally, I would rather you just let me know. Just that communication, like you owe me that, cause I try
Okay.
my best to make sure I dot every I cross every T. But just let me know. But
I respect.
if I don't show that I care or give a damn about it, then hell yeah, yeah. I guess you got every right. Like
All right.
shit, you
I
you
respect it.
gotta live too.
I respect it. I respect it. All right. So we're gonna let Justin Ray go next before Judge, because I know Judge got a lot on my mind.
Oh
All right.
shit!
So the
Oh
question
shit!
is, if a man is not providing physical and emotional needs for his woman, should
Go
she
take
be
a bath
allowed
like
to get
I told
it?
you to do a long time ago.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Desiree. God, dog.
Oh shoot!
We heard everything, player.
Gotta
We
go take
heard.
that bath.
All right, I'm gonna ask the question one more time. She wasn't talking to us. Yeah, I ain't took my bath yet, but good. Pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
just
tell
got off
you.
work.
All right. If a man, all right. So the
Let's get
question
on.
is,
Shit, I.
if a man is not providing physical and emotional needs for his woman, should she be allowed to get it somewhere else? You got to unmute yourself. It may be a delay. Maybe is it a delay over there? Desiree, is it? It's either a delay or you on. It's muted right now.
Something wrong with that router, child. I don't know what's going on over
All right, so we're gonna have to let JoJo go then. Well,
there. Oh, with the boxing gloves. She got the boxing gloves on too. I'm ready. What she
Let
got to
me tell
say?
y'all something.
Uh,
Aisha for them streets, okay? Let me tell you something. She got a good, faithful man, not in the media with no BS. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm.
she was out of pocket. That was so out of pocket. That was one of those, was it one of those Jada talks where she wants you to spill and be ungrateful? She was, wasn't she talking to Jada? Uh, Jada Smith
I'm
at the
not sure
Red
who.
Table Talk or something?
I'm
Or
not
I
sure.
don't,
I just remember
I
reading
want to
about it.
say she was or something. I don't know. But
probably I think
anyway,
so. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
think if there's anything that your man is not providing to you, you need to talk to your man
Yep.
and y'all need to work that out, or you need to teach him, or you need to identify what his affection is towards you, because everybody doesn't love the same, everybody doesn't have the same affectionate touches, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes just doing little things could be somebody showing their way that they love you or an affection or something like that. So you have to identify how that person is loving you, and you have to learn to appreciate the love that they're giving you in their way. You can't force somebody to love you the way you want to be loved. Like, people love differently, so y'all have to come to an understanding on that. But yeah, anything that your man is not providing for you, you need to have a conversation. Y'all need to have a conversation. And if you have to go to couples therapy or whatever, maybe it needs to go to that extent. I think that's fine, but you shouldn't be looking to anybody else for validation, because that opens the door for infidelity. That opens the door for somebody thinking, "Uh oh, their marriage not perfect. Let me try and get my foot in the door." Sabotage. So, and plus, that's that negative energy. You already, you know what I'm saying, opening that door for negative energy within your relationship. So, Aisha for them streets.
All right, Desiree, you're back. Let's see if we can get it out you. All right. So the question is, if a man is not providing physical and emotional needs for his woman, she should be allowed to get it. Well, should she be allowed to get it somewhere else?
She should not be allowed to get it from anywhere else. Simply because that's their thing. Like physical, I mean, what she gonna do? She gonna cheat? That's the
The
open
physical
door to
part,
cheat.
yeah, yeah.
That was my first thought. Physical, no. Um, Emotional. I mean, I don't know if you want to go talk to like a friend or something, or a therapist, or but then either way it go, you're still gonna have to have that conversation with your significant other, your husband, your spouse, whatever you may have. You're gonna have to communicate and let them know, listen, I'm missing something. This is what I need. We always talk about having those uncomfortable conversations. If it's something that you're missing, you need to be able to communicate that to your spouse, your significant other, to let them know what. Listen, I'm craving this and I'm not getting it. What can we do? But no, she shouldn't be able to, or he shouldn't be able to. He definitely ain't gonna be able to go get it from
Oh, wait a
nowhere
minute.
else.
Wait, what you mean? Definitely. Hold on. Wait. You
What?
heard? Did you hear the definitely part?
That sounds like a
Definitely.
one-sided thing right
Yeah,
there.
boy.
Okay.
We got one up over here. We done got
Oh
two.
shit.
Number one.
I mean, I'm just
He
talking about for
definitely.
me,
He definitely.
me and mine.
Did y'all hear that? She said.
She said she gonna knock your ass out.
So Devontae, so the other way around,
Mm-hmm.
would you, if you felt like you weren't getting your physical and emotional needs met, what's your play in this, brother?
Physical and emotional.
Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate with my woman,
Okay.
and if she shows that, I mean, we just in a relationship. If we, if I communicate that with you, and you blow me off, you show disregard, you don't give a damn,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm be like, look, I'm warning you now. Look here, I need this. Okay? If you ain't acting right, look here. I'm sorry. This ain't gonna work out. I got to go. I got to go. Look here. I'm a loyal and faithful guy. I'm not gonna cheat on you. Okay. I'm going to some things because you ain't doing X, Y, Z. Look here. I need this. Okay. It's affecting me at work. It's affecting me here and there. And I'm still sore because
He can't work.
because I've been jacking off all week or all that. Look, okay, we need to settle this. Either we settle this and we try to fix this here. You work with me on this, or I got to go. I'm
Put it on
sorry.
the table.
This
Put
ain't
it on the table. Put it on the table and stop playing with me, man. Like,
Look, I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut, just like that. Straight fact. I'm not gonna be jacking off my whole life now. Let's figure this shit out. Either you act like you care, act like you in this with me, or act like you packing your bags and getting the hell out.
The one that said, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance.
I'm gonna give you a chance now.
Give you a chance.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody deserves
But
a chance.
Devontae, if you give her a chance and she still don't fix it, you gonna cheat then?
I'm not gonna cheat at all.
Oh, okay.
If she is putting in
Say he
effort,
done.
if she putting in effort, if she's putting in the effort, all right, cool. I'm gonna work with you.
Okay.
But if you're not even trying to put any effort in trying to fix it or try to do
You ain't gonna
anything,
look it. You ain't gonna look it. You can't do nothing to it. You just
exactly. You just
touch it. I mean, God, no.
exactly. You can't even talk about it. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm just gonna end it. You know what I'm saying? Because I refuse to anybody that could say, "Oh, I was with Vontae and he cheated on me because I." No, I'm just gonna end it right then and there, and I'm gonna move to the next one, or not move like that, but I'm just gonna be without you. Yeah, keep on pushing. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Not at all.
The same for the women. I'm curious. What would y'all?
No whipping boy.
Devontae gonna write him off in his book, GTD. Got the draws.
Got the-
Next.
You already know. You already know.
So what would y'all do in that situation?
If they weren't fixing it,
Yeah, no, if yeah, and it's if he is not providing physical and emotional needs that you need, what are you gonna do?
all right, so that's a conversation for he and I. That's a conversation for he and I, and then you know what I'm saying. Either it's therapy or we got to figure out what's going on, because obviously it wasn't like that in the beginning. So something changed to have caused that to go like that. So I would try and figure. We would work that out.
You know, if it could have something to do with the time going back to, you know, that could change. You know, time
Well, you
going
know,
back.
I mean, people have different periods in their life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Time change. Okay.
yeah, I can't think of what it is. What is it,
Mm-hmm.
like midlife crisis? You know, midlife crisis, COVID, all that stuff,
Mm.
whatever.
Wow. Can't make this shit up.
Everybody
I
know
got an
that
extra
that
hour.
was
I don't know
COVID.
about
They
y'all, but I
still
feel
went
great.
up on COVID.
Wow.
All right, Desiree, what you doing? If that man is not providing physical and emotional needs,
See,
what
little
you gonna
baby,
do?
little baby, we gonna have a come to Jesus meeting, and you know, cause I mean, like women, honestly, women will push the issue for a while until we get tired. Once
Are
we
you
get
or
tired,
are you pushing the issue? Or are you throwing hints? Because you know some women they just get in there slamming cabinets and shit.
And
Boom!
want you to and want you to read their mind. Exactly. Like
Get
no.
this shit up out of here, baby. What's wrong? Nothing.
Whole attitude
Damn
crazy. Mm-hmm.
shit.
Yes.
I
Oh,
Yes.
I
feel like
can't
I've
stand
done
this
that
man. I
before.
can't stand him. Oh my God, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, they on the phone talking about this shit. I can't stand
Yes.
this ass. Who you
Why the
talking
TV
about, baby?
so loud?
Don't work. Got to. You still here?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, nigga, aggravating. Oh, he
Mm-hmm.
know what's wrong. Oh, he know what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Threw my damn tampons away. Don't you say shit to me. Damn it.
And they expensive too. They expensive.
Mm-mm.
Throw my stuff in the trash. You think about you better go buy some more. Look, but no,
Mm-mm.
We got tissue in there. We got tissue and some damn what is it called? Some duct, some tape.
man, come on,
Tape little
Exactly.
things.
listen.
Bring it
Exactly.
up
Just
low.
wrap that shit right on up.
It's
Mm-hmm.
still. It's still.
Go to the store. I got to sit here on the toilet till you get back.
I told my girl, I said, if need be, I'll make you a mask. If I accidentally throw away your tampons, you know the mask that you tie up, you tie behind your head and all that, behind your ears and all that. I told her I just wrap that up around it, put it around your waist, up around your leg and everything, and just tie it up just like that.
A diaper?
Little diaper. That's what
Yeah, like
that
a little
is.
diaper, yup.
Word, for real.
Take one of them the masks, cause you know the strings is real long. Just take the mask and just wrap it right up. She good to go.
Rub some tussie on the butt. What?
Yep. Baby
You
powder.
Sussy.
I put some
Man,
baby powder
shut
down there.
your
That way the
mouth.
baby powder is
You
dry.
about to be all messed up. What? She about to
Do they still make that?
I
Yeah,
hope
they
so,
still
man. I
make
used
Tootsie, man. You gotta
hey,
go
I
to
used
certain
to use
stores and get
tussie
it.
for real.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
All right, this is gonna be the last question before we get out of here. Is
All right.
smoking and drinking a turn off for you, and why?
Smoking is a definite turn off. If I was to, if I was out here dating and a chick is smoking, that's immediate turn off. I can't stand cigarette smoke. And
I'm with
drinking, excessive drinking is a turn off. Like if you have a drink here once in a while, all right, cool. But if you excessively drinking, every time I turn my head, you drinking and you drunk and you falling over, pissy drunk and throwing up and shit and got an attitude, crying about this and that because you're drunk. Nah, I'm good. I can't fool with you. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Take your stuff to Dr. Phil or something. I'm sorry. I'm not about to sit here and listen to your drunk and sad stories. I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
you.
Good.
All right, JoJo, is smoking and drinking a turn off?
Smoking is a no no. Um, And I mean, in regards to like weed, I mean, I don't want you to be a complete weed head. I'm not really worried about that. So in regards to like cigarettes and black and miles and stuff like that, my thought process, my grandmother did that, man, and we used to hate going to her house because she had this raspy voice, so we were scared of her. Like she had
Mhm.
that that gnarl, you know what I'm saying? And we was just so scared of her, like Tone Loc. And
Oh.
yeah, so we was kids. We was like, "What's wrong with this woman?" But no, I'm real sensitive to smoke, and I feel like I do everything in my life to be the healthiest I can, so that I can spend as much time as possible with my family and my children. And I feel like when you make the decision to smoke, you choose to give your life away. And that's how I look at it. So for smoking, I know. For drinking, like Devontae say, I don't want you to be no alcoholic, but if you know how to control your liquor and you just do it like socially, I'm okay with that.
All right. And Throny, I mean, that's right. Is smoking and drinking a turn off for you, and why?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Um, excessive drinking, like if you're drinking to get drunk, I can't deal with that. And if you're like, if it's a
I'm
addiction and
about
you
to
feel
give
like,
up. I
huh?
just-
What do you say?
I say, some people, boy, they say I'm about to
Man,
give up.
right, and I can't
It's
deal with that
Friday too.
mentally. Like when we go out
Hmm.
and we with my friends, I get tired of being a babysitter. So no, I'm not gonna babysit no grown man. Um, I don't mind like a social drinker. That's me. Like I might drink one thing, but that's enough for me. I don't have to drink and drink and drink. So I'm not gonna completely rule it out, but if it's like excessive, yes, that turns me completely off. Smoking, I'm with JoJo on that. The weed, it's okay, but that cigarette,
Yeah.
baby, I
Oh,
already
that
got
mother.
asthma.
Oh,
I can't breathe. I don't need nothing extra clogging my my airway. So no, I don't. That definitely turns me completely off.
all right, I'm coming a little different with this thing, man. Y'all already know how I am, man. I like what I like. I'm gonna let you know how it is. Period. And I want to say I had two ex girlfriends that did used to do either one or the other, and I basically let them know before getting involved with them that that was just a no go for me, man. And you're gonna have to give that up. Period. Like I'm not willing to negotiate. I'm not gonna budge on this. So smoking and drinking is just an automatic no. Now I don't know. Well, I guess you can kind of say it's a turn off. It just ain't gonna happen. I don't give a damn. It just ain't gonna happen. Not with me. And it kind of goes with JoJo say, man, because if I'm gonna be around you, I want you to be on this earth as long as possible. And
Right.
I can't honestly sit there and allow you to do something that's gonna cause harm. So nah, you can't. You're not gonna be allowed to do that around me at all. And I'm not gonna budge on that in any type of way.
I can honestly say I do have that conversation when I get involved with people. If they do either, I let them know if we keep this relationship and we get married and down the line you get cancer, I will not sit in the hospital with you. I am not gonna. No, I let them know because you
Hey,
know what I'm saying. You're making a decision. You know what's gonna happen. These people know what's gonna happen. And because I pretty much say you're putting me in an emotional place where I have to take on your burden and your pain.
But that escalated.
It did.
You
It
know?
did, but I let them know how I feel.
dang,
That's how I feel
JoJo.
about it. That's how
Yeah.
I feel about it. You
Yeah.
made the choice. You were selfish enough to make the choice to do your what you wanted to do. Don't expect me to be there. Like I'm not going to divorce you if something happened to you, but don't make me have to sit there and watch you go through all that pain when you made the decision to do that.
She said she gonna separate though.
No, it's not a separate. I'm still going to be your wife. I'm still going to be there and handle the household or whatever. But I'm not going to be sitting there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. That's a lot to deal with. I've done it. I've done it before. And it's a lot to take in. Not with somebody that I've been, intimate with, but like with family members. And that's why I just feel so passionate about it. Because I have been there and sat there and watched them die. I've watched several people in my family die from cancer. Like literally. I mean, I've got it on tape. And sometimes I go back and watch it, which is kind of weird, but that's because I love them, not because I'm just weird. But like it really, really hits home. And that's just something I don't want to do with the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I don't want to see you. That's not how I want to remember you. I
Right.
should say it like that. That's not how I want to remember you in that state.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it for today, guys, for the podcast. We will be live Friday at 6:30 p.m. We got a few guests that's gonna be joining us on the podcast. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man, just buckle up. Buckle up. It's gonna be a long one, man. We're starting at 6:30, and I don't know what time we're gonna get finished on Friday. All I'm gonna tell you guys is just buckle up.
Mm.
We have
We moving a date, remember? 'Cause,
huh?
JoJo birthday and Megan birthday.
Oh, whoa,
Mm,
whoa! We moving it to tomorrow, right?
you want to move it to tomorrow?
What Thursday? It was Thursday. Thursday? Was it Thursday? It was Thursday, right?
Thursday's
Was
not
it
gonna
Thursday?
no. Thursday definitely not gonna work.
Okay. We can talk about off the channel though.
I wanted to let the people know before we got on. Oh man, I thought
Let's see.
good grief. Um, I
Man,
could. Well, yeah, we can. We'll come together and we will let you guys know. Dang, my bad.
let's.
So I'm gonna say this. That's my fault, y'all. We should have definitely. I should have brought that up earlier. That's my bad. My bad, man.
It's all
No
good.
disrespect to JoJo and your girl about their birth. My fault. All right, that's my bad. We're gonna make sure you guys have a good time. We got a
So.
stripper coming for you, JoJo. 68 years old. Uh, Ball swinging, you know what I'm saying, with the speedo on, the whole
Mr.
nine.
Steele, your grandma.
Yeah, taking the teeth
Oh
out,
my
man. Let me tell you something. Mr. Austin don't play no games, dog. That boy got to unroll that thing. So you
Mr.
definitely gonna have a good
Austin.
time. We're gonna move
Ow.
this
He gonna come pick you up in his Cadillac.
for real. But yeah, I will let you guys know tonight. All right, so y'all just look for the post tonight, and I'll make sure, you know what I'm saying, I tag everybody. It'll be on Devontae's page, JoJo's page, Desiree's page, and whatnot. We'll get the information out to you guys, that particular podcast. All right?
Yes,
But anyway, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, man. You guys be blessed, be beautiful, and we will catch you guys in the next one. All right?
Peace.
Peace.
Later.
Deuces.